Hello. Happy new moon in Sagittarius, everyone. Welcome. Let's just take a nice collective breath and really celebrate that we're in Sagittarius season. It's time to celebrate. It's time to gather. It's time to really take stock of what we're celebrating and how we want to move forward. And Sag season is intentionally during this time because it brings that adventurous and festive spirit. My name is Marlene. I am the modern mystic and your resident moon goddess, and I am celebrating with you, collective. We have had a collective year. We have been confronted with the deeper parts of ourselves. We have had to look at challenges in the face and ask for help and conquer our shit. And we deserve to take a moment during this new moon and really take stock of what we are celebrating. We are being asked, what do we want to take with us? We've gone through the deep, dark waters of Scorpio where we just purged our emotions, and now into the fiery flames of Sagittarius, where we get to burn off everything we let go of. And we get to celebrate what we do want to keep in our lives and what we want to call in. So, this is an important new moon. This is one of those new beginning moons that really, really feel new. New moons are typically about new beginnings, but depending on how they're aspected, they don't always feel very, very new. Well, this Sagittarius new moon is about really pulling in your higher self and starting afresh, starting a cycle. And we are given a chance to do things differently. We are also being joined by a Mercury retrograde, and in about 4 or 5 days, Mars will be beginning his retrograde journey in between Leo and Cancer. The Mercury retrograde is happening in Sagittarius, while the Mars retrograde is happening between Leo and Cancer. And there's an awareness that is already beginning to happen around Mars trajectory because it's basically going so slow right now. And, you know, Mars retrograde lasts longer than Mercury. Mercury is about 21 days and it's quick, it moves fast, while Mars lasts a little longer. So with Mars, we're being asked to slow down and really, instead of where we push, just kind of retrieve and see if we're wasting a lot of energy, if we're wasting a lot of our spark on things that are either not aligned for us, are either not exciting for us. We are maybe bound by a sense of duty instead of moving with the heart. So you probably are already starting to feel some of that drive start to diminish. Maybe you're feeling a little more tired. Maybe you're just feeling like you're in a rush and the universe is kind of sending all these signals to you that you just need to slow down. And wherever this is happening in your chart is where you're going to see the effects of Mars stronger. We are all collectively going through this, but each and every one of us gets to experience the energy differently. And depending on where it's happening for you, you have an opportunity to heal here. So, really moving into the energy rather than resisting the energy is where it's at. and where it's going to feel better for you, even if it comes with really hard decisions. So here's Mars in this lovely chart, and here is Mercury. And here is the full moon in Sagittarius, 9 degrees of Sagittarius. So, this opportunity to heal is really around doing things differently. We're asked to be braver and more courageous. And this is happening with a trine, specifically here in the fire signs. Leo is a fire sign, Sagittarius is a fire sign, and the North Node is in Aries, which is also a fire sign. And it's creating a fire trine. And what this fire trine is trying to communicate to us is that take this opportunity and show up more authentically, be yourself, have the courage and the bravery to really show up as your authentic self. Sagittarius is about being wiser and more knowledgeable and having a greater view of yourself, others, and the world around us. And because of that, we are being asked to do things differently, to come from a higher knowledge, to really think, but it's kind of like a mind body connection that we're being asked to bridge, where what we're doing is really, really steered from the heart and from our desires. So, more courage, more bravery, more authenticity. And as we are slowing down, we get to see where we can apply this fire, this drive, this new way of showing up. The energy is pretty much supporting the transit that the North Node has had in Aries. And we're coming to the end of this transit. The North Node has been in the Aries Libra axis for quite some time. And the North Node is just really, really asking for that raw fire, for that raw authenticity, putting yourself in some way first, supporting yourself, choosing yourself. And that may be not only scary, but it could be triggering. And putting yourself first is never easy, collective. And let me let you in on a little secret. People don't like it. When you put yourself first, people get upset. They get triggered. They're just like, what is wrong with Marlene? Who does she think she is? But Aries is about that I don't give an F. Me first. And this could be easier around some things and harder around others. This could be, you know, very challenging to do with your children, let's say, where you tend to put your children first and not yourself. This could be a little bit more difficult around spouses, where a certain dynamic in the relationship has always been a certain dynamic. So feel your way into this and be grateful for that energy. Be grateful that the retrograde energy is here to allow us to slow down, you know, and really think through this process instead of just acting impulsively. So, self love, this new way that you're going to show up includes confidence. It includes being bold and breaking self-imposed limitations. And the interesting part of this chart here, which is why I chose to show you the chart today, is because in addition to this fire trine between Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, we're also looking at a mutable square here. Actually, let me do it through Saturn. So when I talk about mutable energy, it's one of the three ways that the signs of the zodiac show up. There's a cardinal energy, there's a fixed energy available to us, and then there's mutable energy. And what mutable energy means is that with mutable signs, it's about adapting, it's about changing, it's about being fluid in those changes. And in this aspect that I'm showing you here is a square between mutable signs. Sagittarius is a mutable sign, Pisces is a mutable sign, and Gemini is a mutable sign. And we have Gemini, we have Jupiter in Gemini, we have Saturn in Pisces, and we have this new moon happening in Sagittarius. What does this mean? This means that change will come and you will be pushed, you will be challenged in this change. But the change, and if this, and follow me here because this might be difficult to understand or kind of weird to understand, this adaptability and this mutability comes with certain limitations. These changes will be checked and rechecked along the way. These changes will happen in a way where you will have to be really mutable and flexible with your patience, with your acceptance of how things are, and with your ability to look from a greater view as to how these changes can happen and how they can begin to roll out in divine timing. It's going to be about divine timing. And divine timing is not the same as earth timing. And us humans sometimes do not know how to run in divine timing. And we push and we pull and we're impatient and we curse. And that's okay because, in essence, we are humans. If we can step outside of our human condition from time to time and really pull from our higher self and our sovereign self and commit to the changes that we have promised ourselves to make. If we can stick to the promises that we've made to ourselves, people, on the other side of that is confidence, it's self-love, it's bravery, it's boldness, and it's just pure magic. And Sag season is about really inviting that pure magic and that ability to let go and have fun. That ability to know that with every adventure comes ups and downs and understanding and new knowledge, new information. And it does it with a spirit of joy. So this is what I'm asking of you. One, remember that everything is temporary. We live in an impermanent world. The situation that you're in now will not be your situation always. The limitations that you feel now will not always be there. But the opportunity that you have now to work with it, it may move fast. So slow down and take the opportunity in front of you. You don't want to create the changes in your life that you wish to see unless you're building them from solid grounds. You want these changes to be long lasting, and Saturn will help you do that. But harness its energy, accept its rules, accept the order that comes along with putting things in motion. And knowing that if you are running at the speed of Saturn, running at the speed of presence, running at the speed of trust, then you will create long lasting impact in your life, not a fleeting moment. And this is where our opportunity lies. So enjoy these retrogrades. Do not be scared of these retrogrades. Every time I say retrogrades, I mean, even my husband freaks out and he has no idea what I'm talking about, you know? And it's that energy that is palpable sometimes, but we don't have to be scared because without the opportunity of retrogrades, we would never slow down. We would never take stock. We would just go and go and go and go and go. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but when you're going and going and going, you just might miss something. So this is where we get the opportunity to match the ebb and flow of Mother Earth, where we get to change our speed and embrace the suck sometimes, or embrace the patience that we need, or embrace the challenges that are in front of us. Honor each phase, collective. And that would be the best way that you can use this new moon. Rituals and ceremonies, absolutely. Go crazy. There is a full pass for rituals. I think it is a beautiful, wonderful new moon to be able to set some new intentions, plant some new seeds, get ready for the winter. You've harvested what you built in the past, right? You've pulled the weeds during Scorpio season. And now we just get to sit with our abundance and decide what we're going to create next. So get excited, celebrate. You didn't come this far to just come this far, okay? And the beautiful part of being in a community like this is that we get to do it together. And we get to support each other every step of the way. And how beautiful is that? So if you're struggling with your authenticity, reach into the collective, because here you can find authentic relationships, true support, people that you can truly trust and lean on in this beautiful container that we have created together. And I want to celebrate that with you. I want to acknowledge you for being brave and being part of our network. I want to celebrate you for being courageous and always sharing the best parts of you with us. And I really want to thank you because I am grateful for every single one of you and the love that you pour into me and the love and support that you pour into these sessions that we have together. And you are still one of my favorite spaces to be in. And we have been here together for many, many years, I think going on 7 years or 8 years already together. So I celebrate you. I am thankful for you. And I encourage you to really, really go for it. 2025 is going to be amazing. It's going to come with its challenges, but together, we're going to make it great. And we're going to continue to come together and gather and circle like we always do. So I am here for you. The community is here for you. And I do want to let you know that through my services, right now I am offering an annual reading that I only offer through January, the first week of January. And it is on Black Friday special right now for $10 off. And it is one of my favorite readings to do with my clients and my students because we get to look at the next year month by month with you. And we get to see what the general theme is going to be for you for 2025. And it's that reading that just keeps on giving because you keep going back to it month by month and remembering your cards and using that energy of what we talked about to really encourage and support your changes. So that one's a lot of fun. And I'm running that Black Friday special until Monday. So get in, and it's for appointments in December. Okay. And that gives you a nice little savings there. I also have my chakra journey on Black Friday special, which is a self-paced workshop, virtual workshop that you get to implement next year to help you go through life. Whatever it is that you want to put at the center of your world, the chakra system can support you and support your energetic health. And really, it's about coming together and bringing that holistic approach to your life. So that's also on Black Friday discount. So let me know if you have any questions. I am at marlenemenendez.com or on Instagram at The Modern Mystique. Or if you're in the Anima Collective, you can always reach me through Mighty Networks, our beautiful home. So enjoy. I hope you had an amazing holiday with your family and friends and with people that you love, chosen family, real family. I hope that you were able to connect with yourself because really this holiday season is about connections. And I am so grateful for yours. Okay, everyone, take care. Ciao.